What?
Things you own end up owning you. But do what you like, man.
There is a strange sentence people repeat with pride. I just bought a house. No, you didn't. The bank bought a house. You bought a monthly anxiety subscription with a kitchen. The house belongs to the bank. The stress belongs to you. That's leverage. Most people think leverage only exists inside trading. Screens, charts, crypto, Wall Street, candles. No, leverage is older than trading. Leverage is civilization itself. A king borrows soldiers from peasants. A government borrows years from the future. A student borrows status from a university. A company borrows productivity from exhausted employees. A man borrows money from a bank to buy things he hopes will make strangers respect him. Everything is leverage. Even identity. Dictionary definition first. Leverage. Using borrowed capital to increase exposure. Simple. Now let's translate that into human language. Imagine gold costs $500. You have $500. You buy 1 unit. If gold drops 10%, you lose $50. Painful, but survivable. Now imagine I come to you and say, what if I give you another $4,500? Now your buying power becomes 5,000. You control 10 times more gold. Sounds exciting. You feel richer instantly. Bigger position. Bigger dreams. Bigger future. But here's the important part. It was never your money. And if gold drops the same 10%, you don't lose $50 anymore. You lose everything. Because I won't let you lose my money. That's called liquidation. And this is where things become interesting. Because people rarely ask the obvious question. Why would I lend you that much money if statistically most traders lose? Why don't I just trade the money myself? Why give you the leverage? That's strange, no? Unless the business was never trading. The business was you. The casino doesn't need to gamble. The casino lends the table. The broker lends exposure. The prop firm lends fantasy. The bank lends time. And all of them collect commission whether you win or lose. That's the beautiful part of the machine. The system discovered something extraordinary. People become unbelievably productive when they are slightly drowning. Not fully drowning. That creates revolution. Slightly drowning. Just enough debt to wake up at 7 a.m. Just enough mortgage to obey. Just enough monthly payment to stay afraid. Just enough hope to continue. A man with no debt is dangerous. Because now he can say no. And the system hates people who can say no. Look at modern life carefully. The car, debt. The phone, installments. The apartment, mortgage. The business, loan. The startup, the country, national debt. The university, student loans. Even charities operate through financial leverage. Even research programs. Even war. Especially war. Countries don't fight wars with money they already have. They borrow from the future. Then future generations repay the emotional interest. That's why after every war comes inflation. A delayed liquidation candle. Now look at prop firms. This is where the modern world becomes almost poetic. A company online tells a broke 22-year-old, pass this challenge and we'll give you $100,000 to trade. The broke trader becomes emotional instantly. 100,000. 6 figures. Professional trader. Dream life. But slow down. Think carefully. If thousands fail the challenge, and the company keeps operating, what exactly is the product here? Trading or hope? That's when you realize leverage is psychological before financial. The borrowed money changes behavior. A man trading his own $500 behaves differently from a man controlling borrowed $100,000. One feels pain. The other feels performance. And modern society runs on performance. People rent identities now. Luxury clothes for Instagram. Cars they cannot afford. Apartments they secretly fear. Vacations financed through future labor. Even confidence is borrowed. And the terrifying part? Sometimes it works. That's what makes leverage seductive. One good trade. One startup success. One house doubling in value. One crypto bull run. One funded account payout. Suddenly the brain says, "This works." That's how the trap closes. Because leverage feels amazing during expansion. The pain only appears when volatility arrives. And volatility always arrives. A recession, a divorce, a layoff, a health problem, a war, a market crash. Suddenly the entire lifestyle reveals its true owner. The bank reminds you. The lender reminds you. The market reminds you. None of this was yours. And maybe that's why modern people are exhausted. Not because they work hard. Humans always worked hard. But because, psychologically, they are defending lives that are still owned by somebody else. Every month they must revy their own existence. Rent, bills, interest, payments, subscriptions, loans, a recurring boss battle. And the most dangerous part? Children now grow up thinking this is normal. Debt stopped being emergency survival. It became culture. People celebrate approval. Congratulations. You qualified for 40 years of pressure. And if you think this only applies to poor people, look higher. Corporations are leveraged. Banks are leveraged. Governments are leveraged. Entire economies are leveraged. The world economy itself behaves like an over-leveraged trader praying volatility stays low for one more week. And maybe that's the biggest illusion of modern civilization. Ownership. People say, "My house, my car, my degree, my lifestyle." But remove monthly cash flow, and watch how quickly ownership evaporates. That's not ownership. That's temporary access. Subscription-based existence. And maybe freedom is not becoming rich. Maybe freedom begins the moment your survival stops depending on borrowed time. Because leverage can multiply profits, but it also multiplies fear. And eventually, every leveraged position reaches the same moment. The moment reality asks, "Was this actually yours? Or were you just renting a dream from someone richer than you?"
Like so many others, I had become a slave to the IKEA nesting instinct.
Yes, I'd like to order the Erica Picari dust ruffles.
Please hold.
If I saw something clever, like a little coffee table in the shape of a yin-yang, I had to have it. The Klipsk personal office unit, the Hovatrek home Exerbike, or the Yohanneshav sofa with the string green stripe pattern. Even the Rizlampa wire lamps of environmentally friendly unbleached paper. I'd flip through catalogs and wonder, what kind of dining set defines me as a person?